There's like 45 or 50 y'alls out there. I got you
Yeah.
now, buddy.
This is a piece I had my son make. I taught him how to turn. We've got a nice OG on the side, on the underneath there. We covered it with a nice royal blue. The curve is in the 3/3. So the third, the highest point, and the other two drop into the curve. But my son's only been turning 5 months.
Whoa, whoa. How much sanding did you do on that?
Well, the video is on YouTube, sir, and you can see him turn it, and that's only sanded to I think it's 320.
Wow. So he didn't do a lot of tearing. He did a lot of slicing.
Oh, yeah, he turned that well. He turned it real good. Some nice push cuts. That's the base there. It's just finished in lemon oil on the natural wood. And the top is lacquered. But the center portion is just lemon oil again. It was a real nice piece. I'm really happy, really glad that he's doing so well.
What kind of wood?
That is a piece of beech, sir.
Oh, okay.
It's the tiniest bit of spalting. And I mean, they still got the chucking point on it because we haven't finished it yet. So we just need to return it round and turn the base away. But I'm really proud. He's done really good on that one.
No, it looks good.
Very nice. I like the lines.
Nice angle.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they? They're not bad.
Nice.
That's a piece. That was a piece I taught my son to turn. And this is a beaded hollow form that I turned a few. They're gonna decorate it further. It's still got the chucking point, but it's completely hollow. So yeah, I think. Can you see the beading?
Now we do. Yes, that's a good picture of the beads.
Yeah, and all they're done with is a point tool, and just left the top portion just smooth there.
Nice.
That's a piece of English ash.
Okay.
Nice, come out well.
Very nice.
Okay, cheers, guys.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Chris out of the UK tonight. If you've got a piece now, you got to say a little something so we can get you up here. It's show and tell time.
Hi, Eddie. Bob Pacini here.
Bob Pacini. All right. Bob, we got to add a little something else to this. Go ahead and start talking. Bob, go ahead. Bob. There we are.
It is. No, you got a little red and green. You got to unmute. You're muted, Bob.
Bob, unmute you.
There you go.
So the problem I had with this is that it was initially colored with a blue dye, and in 8 months it has really lost a lot of its color. That blue dye was an artisan color, alcohol stain, alcohol dye. I have had much better luck with the color retention on chestnut dyes or with some of the other Holton alcohol inks that are holding their color much better than this. The outside of this was dyed with a Holton ink, and it has retained its color quite well. The inside, not so much.
Right.
What do you have on for over finish?
That is lacquered on the finish on that.
Okay.
So this is a piece of ash, actually from the same tree, and the outside of this has been burned and charred, and then sanded back to give me some different variations in the coloring. And then just as an accent piece on the top, that was dyed with a chestnut red dye.
Pretty.
That's nice. I like that accent ring.
That looks real pretty, real pretty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like it a lot. Do you need my address, Bob?
Oh, he's
Absolutely.
got it on. It's okay. It's taken care of. Anybody else up tonight for gallery?
Yeah, it is Ray Davis.
Ray Davis. All right, Ray, I'm coming to you now. Say it again. Ray,
Yeah,
go ahead. Start.
okay. I've got two bowls to show. The first one is a walnut bowl. There we go. Walnut bowl with black walnut inserts. They were sliced about 1/8 of an inch in depth.
Wow.
My lighting isn't too good here. And the second bowl I just finished.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you got to get rid of that thing. It's got holes in it.
Yeah. Well, it's 480 pieces of wood in there.
Hey, Dane, you're going to leave me your address?
It's hard to do it.
That is not. Wow. What's the wood products?
The wood is, the top rim is Popular. It's Purple Heart, Walnut, Yellow Heart, Maple, and yeah, that's what's in it.
So did you lay that out with a software program or do it the hard way?
I did it the hard way.
Did you? Awesome. sir.
This is the second one I've made along this line, but I just finished this one.
That is my next challenge, is to do segmenting.
Well, you got to use a index wheel to do this properly.
But those index wheels are coming down in the market, and they're adaptable to almost any size lathe. That's the beauty. You don't have to buy one for your manufacturer. You just got to get the right spindle size.
Right.
Mine was only 20 bucks.
Anything else yet, Ray?
No, that's it. This time I've got a bunch more, but we'll save that for a later date.
I appreciate that, sir.
Thank you.
And if you get time to do a little pop-up on how you laid it out on with your index wheel, the immaculate lines or whatever, hey, this is a place to share the information. It's coming up on the top of the hour. We're still rocking and rolling here on
the index wheels.
Hello.
Hello, this is Bob Moffitt. On the index wheels, I took a class with Harvey Meyer at John Campbell Folk School, and we made them out of going online and going to polar graph paper, and you can make them to any size you want, or up to any number of segments that you want into it, and that's what we used in the class.
Yeah.
Okay. I bought one at, can't remember the name of the group out of, they were in Texas. And I bought it, and that was 6-7 years ago. And cleaning up the shop after I had my little episode, I kept seeing this stanchion with a post and a fixed pin and a couple of magnets. Couldn't remember what it was for. And watching YouTube one day, there's a guy using it. Sat right on his lathe and went up and did his pins. And I've got it one way, and it's got all these stuff back in a cabinet, but that's sometimes not easy to get to. This one, you're looking right at it with a grease pencil. You can mark where you want to go for the next layout of the division, and I think it would be really nice. I just can't remember the name of the manufacturer, but it was out there on Pinterest today. I saw it. Anybody else for show and tell gallery tonight?
Well, Eddie, I thought I'd jump back in here and show what the colors look like now if they're dried.
All right, I'm gonna do it right now. You got it? What you got, Dane?
All right, let me flip the phone around here. And so, here we go. So there's the red. And there's the black, purple, and then I'll put some green up there on the end grain so you could have the same comparison. So as you can tell, there's the same grain that I started with the side grain.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the question that some folks are thinking about and they won't ask you. What happens if you're saying that?
It'll get lighter, that's it. So if you take sandpaper to it, well, here, let's take a look. Grab some sandpaper.
So you won't change the color, but you'll change the tone.
It'll work, right? And let's see if we can do this by hand here. I'm gonna try and use my chin, so bear with me.
To hold the sandpaper? I gotta see that.
Oh, the phone.
Oh, okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah. So if you
Yep.
look for accent, not to kill the grain of the wood, this would give you the accent.
So there you go. So I sanded a little bit.
It's nice. And that edge wasn't prepped for a stain, so
No, it wasn't. No, I was just ripsaw. So
all right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
yeah, the color really does stay in the wood when you've got it at a finished. When you got the wood at a finished condition, that's only one coat. So for myself, I would probably put 3-4 coats on, and of course, when it's spinning on the lathe, it doesn't take long at all. And then I take the air gun, and it's down spinning at 50 revolutions, and I'm using the air at low air, spraying against it, and especially for my banding or, with the large hollow form, it works great.
All right.
Thank
you, Dane. Appreciate
it on the other items that I had. So.
All right. And folks, the invitation is open. If you got a project like that or a tip or a hint, whatever, I'd like you to share them with us. Also, I got a private chat mail. Guy said, how do I go about sending you a photograph of a rig I made for storing my centers and center? I'm going to read it. Center adapters, et cetera. Just take a picture of it. Send it to us at worldwidewoodturners@gmail.com. But put your name on it. I get so many photographs with no names, and I can't read your email and go by that. I can't. I have to have your name in case you took that photograph from somebody else. I have to have a track of ownership. That's what I'm told. Or somebody will come spank.
Hey, Eddie,
Hello.
question on that die. How deep does that penetrate into the wood?
Dane, how deep does it penetrate? Is Dane still with us? System.
Here I am. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right. So it goes very deep. So I just sanded it. And so you guys saw that. And so now I just put my sanding sealer mix on it.
All right. I'm going to go to that. I'm not. Dane, I don't have a picture. There we
go.
Okay, now we got you.
And so, yeah, he's looking at the back of my phone case. And so here we are with it. Again, it's grain. It was just ripsaw piece. I barely hit it with 220 grit sandpaper. And now I just put my mix of sanding sealer on it, in which it's already dry. But that's what it looks like, and it goes deep. You can kind of see how it penetrates through the wood there.
It does.
From the edge, from the end grain to the side grain.
Thank you, sir. I don't know if I got this done right, but I got a Johnny raising his hand, but I really can't find him.
Yeah, Eddie, can you see me?
Start, Johnny. Go ahead and pop up there.
There we go. All right. Yeah, I've got my friend here, John Meinrich. He's got a little vase he wants to show us. So I took a chunk of Douglas fir 4x4 and turned a little bud vase. Not as fancy as yours, Mark, but I learned this from you. And but I colored it. I dyed it black, and then I sanded it all back and dyed it red on top of it. You can see where the end grain turned much darker. I couldn't get all of the black out of the end grain, but it's about 8 inches tall. I did the test tube thing. I did not do an insert. I thought that was an intriguing idea. I should have thought of that, but that was my project for the week. So.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Hey guys. Hey guys, my name.
Hold on. You got to say what? Hey guys, I can't get you. Say it.
My name is Janice.
Hi.
Hi, I heard you guys begging for women last week when Kim was on. I listened to the recording, so I decided to join you, and I couldn't join earlier because I was in a meeting. But I'm a new turner, been doing it for about a week. I mean, not a week, a month, a year. I can't even talk. But I wanted to show you a couple of things that I've been doing. This is a salted oak that I got from, the wood's actually from Arkansas, and I'm in Colorado. And just starting out, I don't have the best light. There's some more. Starting out small with spindle turning. And then this is one of my favorite. I just did this over the weekend because I love the wood again. And it's for toothpicks. That's what I'm planning on doing with it.
Nice
it's
grain.
Fun to mix. Yeah, the grain does actually match pretty well. I did some burn lines. And then got this from the guy over at Worth the Effort. I made a bunch of these little ones